guys, it's NautoAis here, and this is going to be the conclusion of the MmGS E3 2019 special. So, for people who are new to this channel, during this E3 hype special, I always end it with a conclusion, and basically what it is my overall thoughts of what happened at E3 2019. Let's just say good, bad, am I hyped for something, what's my disappointment, and to some extent also partially my review. And for the first time also I want to do is a correction. So yes, also a correction because there have been something that I gave my thoughts on in the past via MmGS E3 2019 special roundup. But unfortunately, I found out that there was more than me seeing a lot of the information, so I want to correct those too. So with that, my conclusion, correction, and what am I hyped about this E3 that I can't wait for when this games comes out. So with that, let's get started. First of all, like I said, I want to start with is a correction. So the first correction I want to do is Final Fantasy VII. I said on the Square-Enix video that it won't be episodic because you're gonna have it on 2 Blu-ray discs, and the first disc is gonna be Midgard and the rest is the other game. I made a mistake there. Apparently a lot of people are saying, I read it on the internet, I got friends who basically told me that the game itself that's going to be released in March 3rd 2020 is just Midgard. That's it. It's Midgard and something beyond that to some extent. Yes, like the first package that you're seeing, that's 2 Blu-ray discs. 2 Blu-ray discs is just Midgard. That's it. So I made a mistake there. I thought it was a whole game, but yeah. So apparently it's not a whole game. It's Midgard, but they're going to expand on that, put more stories into, more elements on the remake version. It doesn't really matter. $60 still, or the collectors. Still, the story is going to be really interesting to see how they expand on the remake. Then the second mistake that I did was, and I just want to mention this again, I already mentioned it before, that during the Nintendo Direct, I said Shinya Takahashi basically was the one that said the delay for the Animal Crossing. That's not the case. What Shinya Takahashi basically is, he talked about the reveal of Breath of the Wild, but at the same time also he was the one that mentioned about, of course, Banjo. Well, in a way by saying that, yeah, it's not Duck Hunt because it's Banjo. So the other guy actually that said that the Animal Crossing is delayed is Koizumi, basically the guy who was in charge of creating the Nintendo Switch, and also he was in charge of doing Super Mario Odyssey. Yeah, Yoshiaki Koizumi, basically the guy. So I made a mistake there. I said it was Shinya Takahashi. I got it mixed up. My mistake there. But those are two important people. They're basically, let's just say, the current face of the new Nintendo era. Yes, I mean, like in the past it was basically Miyamoto, Iwata, and Reggie, and I guess in this one, my personal opinion, my belief is gonna be Yoshikaki Koizumi, Shinya Takahashi, of course Doug Bowser representing America, and of course the Nintendo president Shuntaro Furukawa. So I feel like there's gonna be the new one, but anyway, yeah. So I gotta mix up those two important people there. And then the last correction that I wanna basically correct is Final Fantasy Star Online 2. My apology. And I said that it's gonna be a Windows 10 and Xbox One exclusive, releasing 2020. That really wasn't the case, and in a interview with Jeff Gershman and Giant Bomb, Phil Spencer basically said, no, they were just the one to pay the way so it can be brought to America, but according to Phil Spencer, it's not going to be an Xbox exclusive. Yes, it will be on the PlayStation 4 and on the Switch, maybe in the long run, But he did state that yes, it's not an Xbox exclusive. It's up to Sega to also support it on those other systems. It could be a time exclusive. It could be whatever. But yeah, so the good news is that if you only have a PS4 or only a Switch or a computer, well, of course, a computer, but a PS4 or Switch, there you go, and you want to play Phantasy Star Online 2, there's no problem. The feeling I'm having is it might be a time exclusive for the Xbox One, and then we'll finally port it to the other console. Hopefully, cross-save will be in play here, but we'll just have to wait and see. So those are the correction, and yeah, made a mistake, so there you go. So with that, the conclusion of E3 2019. So sadly to say, the theme for it is game trailers. Lots of game trailers. Ubisoft showed a lot of game trailer. Nintendo to some extent game trailer. Square-Enix game trailer. EA, well, they didn't do a conference, so who cares? Bethesda game trailer. So there have been, to some extent, a lot of the important key games for game trailer, not gameplay trailer. There are some gameplay trailers. Square-Enix did some. Nintendo, Ubisoft did it with Watchdog Legion, so I guess that's cool. Bethesda, I really don't care, but they kind of showed some gameplay trailer. You know, the new Doom Eternal. But to some extent, sadly, it's a lot of the games are just game trailers, and people didn't really get it, so I didn't really get it. But some of the game, you know what, whatever. I mean, maybe they had a reason, maybe not. But in my opinion, a lot of people basically agree with a lot of people said. It should be a lot of gameplay, at least of a preview snippet to see how the game works. I mean, heck, Nintendo showed a lot of gameplay trailer. I mean, Trial of Mana, The Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening, Square-Enix with Dragon Quest 2, Final Fantasy 7 Remake, yeah, you get it. So, to some extent, some company kind of do it right, like Ubisoft and Bethesda, not so much there. But yeah, I mean, that was the theme of it, but it's not that bad. I mean, yeah, the conference started kind of slow until Square-Enix with Final Fantasy 7 Remake and Marvel Avengers, and of course Nintendo kind of showed what E3 was all about, and it's all about the games. Are people having fun with it? Are they gonna enjoy it when this comes out? You know, when people were buying this at launch, you know, there you go. And Nintendo basically can show that. Square-Enix to some extent, but for other company, it's a hit or swim there. So before I continue, I want to also at least something good with Ubisoft, and that is Just Dance 2020 on the Wii. And a lot of people said, "Well, you even put it on the Wii? That's kind of weird." Actually, I have to give credit to the Spawncast Crew. And the reason is that apparently in some places, in hospital, in therapy places, they basically use the Wii to help, well, to people to get back in shape, rehabilitate, I guess what you call that, therapies, doing some therapy, and that's good. I mean, you can't afford a Switch, hey, Wii, with the remote, I mean, the Wii's not a bad system, it was very focused on the casual, but if you're using it something like this to help people, hey, I'm 100% cool. I think they should do it, but I know Ubisoft did say after a while that unfortunately Just Dance 2020 is going to be the last Wii game. But I mean, if you're going to use it to help people to get them back in shape to be healthy again in therapy places, hey, I'm all for that. I support it. Hey, if they need donation, hey, you know, I will donate because it's always good to help people. Let's just say that. So I just want to basically give the opinion because I like what the Spawncast basically talked about that. That's really awesome there. So now, what is my overall thoughts on the E3? Like I said, the beginning was kind of slow, like, okay, until Square-Enix and Nintendo. So, like I said, the best thing that I like about E3 2019 was basically, I have to say Nintendo. Okay, I'm sorry, I am a Nintendo fanboy to some extent, or a Nintendo, let's just say a super fan. Yes, I like Nintendo games, I like what they showed, so I'm gonna be biased because I really can't give my opinion about Bethesda games because I'm not a fan of their games. EA, let's just say Star Wars, the what is that called? the Fallen Order, Jedi, the Fallen Order, and apparently it's not just a linear game. Apparently it's a Metroidvania type game, or open world, I should say. That's kind of a la Castlevania Lord of Shadow to some extent. So you go places, and once you learn your ability, you can go back. If they kind of mentioned that and show that, I think it made more sense. But I think out of E8, I think that's what it is. But that's it. I got nothing. Ubisoft, the only thing I can say is Watchdog Legion looks potential. I have played the other two games. They're not that bad, but like the first one was just basically GTA with hacking. The second one was more hacking, but it's kind of slow because of you just can't shoot anyone now and then. And if you do, it makes the game even harder. Not so. So let's see how Legion's gonna do. But they say you have different options. It depends on what NPC you use. So if you, like I said, Helen's a former assassin, so she gets to kill people. There's people who are good with guns. Some are like melee, and then some people are good with sneaking around. I like that idea. The permanent, okay. But if the game basically you get an unlimited number of NPC you can get, I'm cool with that. There you go. Yeah, I mean, unfortunately, some of the game I really didn't really care. Like, apparently, Ubisoft surprisingly did a trailer on Mario's and Rabbids, some of the summer games. I don't know what that is. They kind of should mention that on the conference, maybe a bit more interesting, rather than the guy from It's Sunny in Philadelphia. He's doing his Ubisoft show exclusive to the Apple TV. I'm like, I mean, yeah, the Ubisoft does do studios, you know, Assassin's Creed, and the guy who played Magneto, man, I mean, he's good with the X. Well, the X was sort of somewhere in the middle. Alien, the earlier ones, I get they were good, but Assassin's Creed, not so much. But you know, again, it is what it is there. But I mean, unfortunately for Ubisoft, the only thing that I'm hyped was really Legion. That's really it. Watchdog, Legion, and then of course Bethesda, nothing. Limited run games. It's interesting that they have a lot of games that are going to do physical. For me personally, I don't really care about physical or digital because I invested on a big external hard drive on the PlayStation 4. The minute they basically say, hey, you know, if they support external hard drive, there you go. Why not? So to some extent, for me now at this point, I know in the past I'm more physical. Doesn't matter which version. The only thing I'm concerned is the price to some extent, and also if how big the game is also there. But like I said, it doesn't really matter which one. But I'm still leaning to physical, but it really doesn't matter that much for me there.